So today we're going to talk about standards and like all kinds of highways, expressways, financial links of different topics, and we have so many beautiful places in the world for tourists to visit. Thailand.
Definitely. Understand.
And it's probably possible to take a journey into those places.
Especially in that shortcut.
Moving from a place to another back in the day was really important.
People too much.
Because
I do fast food.
what are you talking about, like Singapore, Thai, South Korea?
I was going to
Yes.
jump the bike with you.
Precisely.
Actually, I jumped.
It's a major hub for
I
foreign
jumped it.
investment.
I rather die jumping than die
That's
when
how
I know that
that's
the
open
bike is
nation,
going to
right?
fall off.
Through that
Did you see what he was
FDI
doing?
part from the stock
If
market.
it was
Exactly.
in the traffic, he was going to
Talk
crash.
a little bit about startups in Thailand. What are they doing in Vietnam?
No wonder you're so
So
annoying after that, you know?
those are countries that Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia,
What kind of brain is this?
they're not
When they
leaders
start?
in innovation. The innovation comes from
It's
countries
weird
like
because there is
Sweden,
sun.
Japan, US, India, and similar companies come with innovation. But these countries in Asia can copy these models, and they did a good job many times. They did like amazing platforms like Shopee, and also amazing car companies, electric car companies as well, like BYD and so on. Some of them go public.
Yeah, they go public, but they get swallowed up like by 90% of them that pay. They keep money, in Thailand, especially, put through hundreds of and you only invest in one, right?
Yeah, you need to choose the leaders, the ones that you think they're like the best.
Where was he taking you? Where was he taking you?
Not as many companies in Thai, holding differently.
Yeah, you need to choose between one or two companies that you think will be leaders.
Secondly, it's not
Everybody
expensive. Allow you to jump into online shopping here. They always do the same thing. So we decided to invest in the logistics and steak and Penang and do like a successful, more successful transition. And we need to deliver like shipping.
Yeah,
Today and tomorrow, every day.
And that's why I can so successful. Yeah, that's right.
No, you cannot do that.
Anyone can come up online. And
Oh, you
get
can.
it. But the third factor is surprising. People always demand expensive prices.
Let's start doing
Like we're so altruistic and this is very funny.
yeah, I agree. Sometimes some
one side.
some founders have a tendency to ask a 50 multiple on their startups, which is definitely not realistic. So you just need to refuse this kind of
Why? This was not good.
unreasonable prices. You cannot
I don't see them.
you cannot do this kind of irrational bets.
Why, realistically?
I don't know.
Based on cost or whatever.
Yeah, because it's just pure gambling if you invest in a company that wants to be listed as a 50 times multiple of what they're doing.
I'm
What are
going.
they?
I'm leaving.
They are just hoping that the company will explode in the next 10 years, but in majority of cases they won't. So 50 times multiplier, it's not realistic.
It's not really subscription based, is it?
No, for example.
And the price has increased every year. I
Yes.
still kind of find this kind of model, this modem, and this kind of technique.
Yeah.
You have to subscribe to yourself and watch all these programs. Or no?
Sometimes.
Like how often?
As often as it needs to be done. Maybe, yeah, it's case by case.
And people keep on moving up and up, and as I ask myself, companies are so hot in value. And what is the upside for Melon? You have to wait a little bit.
Competition is fierce, so you may lose your membership and your clients very easily because there's so many other companies that provide similar services.
Yeah.
And you have to be very conscious. I always compare with a list of companies as well.
The black cup he doesn't like because it's stronger. And
Prices increase every year, and cancellation
last
it's so low because some customers really like the service.
2 days ago, he came.
Like what, Amazon Prime?
He got
YouTube Prime?
there was
Yeah.
black one
That's
left,
safe.
this month.
Very simple.
And then I drink it, and then he was like, no.
I'd say the Asian people are not really okay with
Spoiled.
local made products. I like the
But
Americans
me, I
really
don't
willing
get
to pay
And then
for
he was like,
Netflix,
throw it
Squid
away,
Game,
throw it.
phone call, and they come out.
push.
Sure.
You throw alcohol. Alcohol is still at home. Italy, what are
Can
you doing?
continue.
Huh?
What are you doing?
Memories for me.
Guys,
Yeah, this is a public space.
You're not going to come in back.
Yes, I am.
So what
But I don't know where. Memories, like my life, and then I look at photos or videos, and I'm like, wow, 5 years ago we were here, and Brandon
video of
talking
Brandon?
to Jansen. Yeah.
and these guys were drunk.
I hate when people limit memory recording. Like later, this is me being connected to this moment. I'm not gonna care in 5 years. I'm gonna be like, this was me young or whatever. This is so funny. I think Asians can still come up with a similar mode. No?
Definitely.
They're willing to pay for memory.
Yeah, they are. They're willing to pay if the service is worth it.
And it brings us back to the future.
Yeah, but you need to be very conscious of what the market needs.
And you need to monitor the health rate, for the preventative care.
Yes.
Is it something we can do?
Oh, definitely.
What are you thinking about right now? What are some of the key factors? How can Vietnamese companies together come up with or be more rather than less?
They need to innovate to some extent because without innovation, functional innovation obviously, because this is just a product type of innovation. Without that, they cannot be a leader because all of these have they have a brand and they also have strong services. They have the biggest stars on the world that work for them. So obviously, it's not easy to become one of the leaders. But they have a strong point. They can understand the local market better, and they can be a leader in the local market. So they can make a Netflix in Vietnam or Asia by using Asian actors and Asian leaders and Asian influencers. Yeah.
And like me, I remember having a 50 billion baht debt, I opened a pseudo restaurant, like at Margarita Surf Hostel. I served a lot of rice, and I went public with it. People were donating, and then Diddy said, I have some good ideas. And I would go into green tea matcha sales, and I made a lot of money back in the day. It was really popular with Lazada, Thailand.
How did you did advertising, the communication?
Yeah, on Facebook, on Marketplace, I was just shipping expired matcha from China and giving away green tea to all the customers.
Nice.
And see how much they were consuming free of charge, everything. My wife for a couple of months, and they started absurdly behaving.
Uh-huh.
I need two in the morning. In the morning? It's 1. It's 2 p.m.
So
Yeah, but it's morning.
you took a loan from the bank to build a plant and then produce your own matcha, and that really can help.
Do you want
Where are you going?
the under eye masker?
Like I
No,
see
no.
these-
No, I don't do that. We don't do that.
Only put on control eventually today. You control your whole empty market, like you see your mind as an empty like bottle, and then you fill it with that inspired matcha, and it's like the taste of the consumer first, and then you see what they like, and then you sell it to them through Shopee. You make the big buck, and you pay off the loan. You have to insert that low energy vibe, like resistance, and fix the problem. Like I only communicate thoughts that I think I don't really repeat after people. I would test with this kind of customer support logic, and I improve. And you still have to improve.
Really?
Day after day.
Really?
After month.
Yeah. If you improve every single month, you innovate the ways
Where is that?
you do sales, you do customer support, and so on and so forth. I think you can be successful
Yeah.
in Vietnam or else.
Bye.
You think so? And what are the common traits that you think that
Convinced.
It's yours.
does it shine? Like are the founders in Vietnam carry a certain spirit?
Okay.
So they carry this spirit of excitement because Vietnam comes from somewhere very humble beginning. And they're like in an entrepreneurship mindset because they take a lot of pride from being Vietnamese.
You want?
They want to create and contribute to the economy.
Don't smile.
I'll give you the little poker drawings, like the tokens, the little obstacles that would hinder the process otherwise at the startup. They only see one side of the creation.
Aduh, nanti ini hilang tuh. Mau sekedar
Yeah.
ini terlalu lama.
They do.
Ini
They
nih,
do just
oke? Ini kan
understand
ini.
part of the whole
Oke, ini dunia.
idea. Sometimes they're not really good at seeing the best ways to commercialize the product,
You keep sleeping.
but
See? So, this.
but
Already?
No, 45.
But even before you go to sales, you have to go through a lot
So you're
of
gonna keep that for 45 minutes?
unforeseeable obstacles.
yeah, you have a lot of unforeseeable obstacles with regulation because, as you can imagine, it's a country that changes a lot, so it can hinder your progress at the startup.
Yeah, you look like Batman.
So you need to be able to adapt.
Alright. There you go.
To be able to achieve
Yeah, and like good infrastructure, and sometimes the quality of the internet in some parts of rural Vietnam is not so good.
Hey, I'm blind.
So that can hinder
So my eyes should
the
be black.
development of the
Because
company.
someone like to
Definitely.
use this kind of thing.
and it's like
Yeah,
it's hard to like see
I-
the system and
someone
look at
that
that.
I use black.
Did you have a look at the typical go backs and try to figure out how did I fix the problem back then? This little problem can destroy the whole.
Definitely, if you start too early or too late, you can actually fail at succeeding. There's companies who started the same type of service as YouTube, and they're better at executing than YouTube, but they started way
What is
too early and they failed. And sometimes the moment that you launch a product should be the exact, have a good timing as well.
3 months.
Like getting at the point when the market is not too saturated.
I was listening
also,
to that every day when I came here.
When broadband internet,
Every time I was at their
uh,
every day.
it's well good enough, but the market is not saturated.
Yeah, Georgia,
It's not stable.
everybody.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's good enough.
Yeah.
So we should wrap it up.
They're really willing to pay for
And then he was like,
Netflix clicking, for phone calls, and they become enemies. Of course,
no alcohol. Alcohol is still alcohol. Italy, what are you
Let's
doing?
continue.
huh?
What are you doing?
Memories for me.
Guys,
Yeah, this is a public space.
You're not going to coming back.
Yes, I am,
So what?
but I don't know where. Memories, like my life, and then I like,
Someone like to
Definitely.
use this kind of thing.
and it's like it's someone who likes to use the system and look at that. Did you have a look at the difficult go backs and try to figure out how did I fix the problem back then? This little problem can destroy the whole.
Definitely, if you start too early or too late, you can actually fail at succeeding. There's companies who started the same type of service as YouTube, and they're better at executing than YouTube, but they started way too early and they failed.
Why realistically? Based on a cost or whatever.
Yeah, because it's just pure gambling. If you invest in a company that wants to be listed as a 50 times multiple of what they are doing,
What are they doing?
I'm leaving.
they are just hoping that the company will explode in the next 10 years, but in majority of cases they won't. So 50 times multiple, it's not realistic.
It's not really subscription based, is it?
No, it's not.
And the prices increase every year. I still can't find this kind of model, and this modem, and this kind of tiki.
Yeah.
You have to subscribe to yourself and watch all these programs, or no?
Sometimes.
Like how often?
As often as it needs to be done. Maybe, yeah,